Ever wondered how detectives solve complex mysteries? They look for clues, right? Similarly, when deciphering the meaning of a word or phrase in a text, we too become word detectives hunting for context clues. These clues are instrumental in understanding a text, especially when encountering unfamiliar words or phrases. There are different types of context clues that can be identified. Each type provides a different way to decipher the meaning of a word or phrase. It's like using different tools in a toolbox to solve a problem. The first type is called a definition context clue. This is when the meaning of the word or phrase is provided directly in the sentence itself. It's like the author is giving you a helping hand, saying, "Hey, this is what this word means." Then there's the synonym context clue. This is when the author uses a word or phrase that means the same thing as the unfamiliar word. It's like having a friend who always has a different way of saying the same thing. Next, we have the antonym context clue. This is when the author uses a word or phrase that means the opposite of the unfamiliar word. It's like knowing what's hot by understanding what's cold. Another type is the inference context clue. This is when the meaning of the word or phrase can be inferred from the surrounding text. Inference clues require a bit of detective work. It's like piecing together a puzzle with the surrounding pieces. Lastly, we have the punctuation context clue. This is when punctuation marks in a sentence give us hints about the meaning of a word. It's like a road sign guiding us in the right direction. Now, why are context clues important? Well, they allow us to comprehend what we're reading, even when stumbling upon unfamiliar words or phrases. They help us understand the overall message of the text and enhance our comprehension skills. They also reduce our dependency on dictionaries or translation apps. It's like having a built-in dictionary in our brains. So how can we identify these context clues? By being active readers and paying close attention to the words and phrases that surround the unfamiliar word. It's like being on a treasure hunt, where every word counts. And remember, practice makes perfect. The more we read, and the more we use context clues, the better we become at understanding texts. To sum it up, context clues are like breadcrumbs in a forest, guiding us through the complex world of texts. They enhance our understanding and enrich our reading experience. So the next time you encounter an unfamiliar word, put on your detective hat and hunt for those context clues. Happy reading.